Ryan Gosling was unsure about himself during the bedroom scene with Emma Stone in Crazy, Stupid, Love. She had just solidified herself as a major player in Hollywood thanks to Easy A. 1 year later, Emma Stone was in another major role, this alongside Ryan Gosling in Crazy, Stupid, Love. To this very day, the role is considered among the most underrated films of both Ryan and Emma's careers. Fans loved the film, and it scored strong reviews. Adding to the brilliance of the film, a certain scene was completely improvised. We're going to reveal what that scene was, and why Ryan was a little unsure of himself while filming the said scene. We're also going to reveal how Stone landed the role despite strong candidates. We'll conclude by taking a closer look at a certain scene in the film Stone had an issue with. To make matters worse, the scene was all Gosling's idea. Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone weren't given much guidance during their bedroom scene. Released back in 2011, the film was not only a success at the box office, generating $145 million, but it also thrived in terms of reviews. Rotten Tomatoes rated the film with an approval rating of 79%. Crazy, Stupid, Love director Glenn Ficarra discussed the chemistry between Gosling and Stone alongside EW. According to the director, that was on full display during their bedroom scene. The two were told to improvise alongside one another. However, Gosling wasn't exactly sure of himself during the improv, and asked the director if what he was doing was okay. Ficarra recalls, that was all improv. They did a couple scripted lines interspersed. The crew, I think, thought John and I were crazy because we said we were going to throw the script away. We were going to stick them in a bed together and keep shooting. We shot for a really long time. We let them go, we let them talk about whatever they wanted, we poured a couple of drinks, and they just riffed. They really amuse each other in real life. He continues, at one point, I think it was Ryan came up to me, he was like, is this okay, what we're doing? I'm not sure. I was like, no, it's going to be great. Don't worry. Ficarra was completely right as the scene was a memorable part of the film, especially when Stone's character tries out the massage chair. It was an early glimpse of the great chemistry between the two stars. Emma Stone was the only actress to audition that wasn't intimidated by Ryan Gosling. Emma Stone got the role in Crazy, Stupid, Love alongside Ryan Gosling, but the competition for the role was fierce. What stood out the most from Stone's audition is the fact that she wasn't intimidated in the slightest by Gosling compared to the others. The director revealed, it was very evident very early. We had narrowed down to a few incredibly talented candidates for Emma's part. They all read with Ryan, who was off-screen, and I think in most cases they were a little taken by Ryan's presence, so nervous at the sight of Ryan. When Emma came in, she sat down, she was ready to go, Ryan walked in, immediately flubbed his first line, and she just laid into him, like, oh, you're killing this buddy. She was the only one not to be intimidated by him, and in that moment John and I knew, alright, this is it, she's right for the part. She continued that, and they just got along really well. They have a very similar sense of humor. They riff off each other really well. There were several positives for Stone working alongside Gosling in the film. However, she also faced a traumatic experience during the shoot.